Hello guys, welcome back to the multimedia channel. I hope that you're having a great day. All right, so I want to especially thank those of you who already subscribed to the channel. It really means a lot to me. It goes a long way in encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing, to keep sharing content that are interesting to you. And to those who are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't really understand what you're waiting for. Please hit the subscribe button and remember to always engage the contents as I share them. All right, so today they are not so much as it concerns updates, as it concerns the Super Eagles, as it concerns the search for a new coach. And by the way, I mean, this past week there haven't really been so much discussion in the media or reports in the media around the search for a new coach, and I'm well aware that we do not have a new coach yet, and of course I'm also aware that that search continues. But today, I'm going to be talking about just a few updates, particularly as it concerns the players of the Super Eagles who are applying their trade across Europe. Some of them who have had to change their clubs, and some of them who are really doing well in their various club sites. Now, talking about that, I would start from Kelechi Iheanacho, who reports have shown that he has joined Sevilla. I mean, he's been reported to have signed a 2-year contract with the Spanish club, which actually took to its Twitter page, I think a day or two ago, to announce his arrival. That's on Tuesday, saying senior man is here, and then with that Nigerian flag. So congratulations to him. I wish him well. Of course, you know that he moved from Leicester City at the expiration of his contract with the club. And just to say, Leicester has been promoted back to the Premier League. So I mean, I was thinking, and I believe you were thinking as well, that he would get back to the Premier League with the club. But it's a good decision that he's made. I mean, it would give him the opportunity to face new challenges, play in an entirely new football environment. So congratulations to him. So moving forward, Super Eagles defender Chidozie Awaziem, fantastic defender, has also moved to MLS side. They're known as FC Cincinnati. It's actually an American professional soccer club. Congratulations to him. Like I said earlier, Awaziem is one very wonderful defender that we are fortunate to have in the Super Eagles team. So I wish he and Iheanacho well, in their new endeavors. Yeah, so moving forward, the Nigerian Football Federation, that's talking about NFF, has said that it is not backing out in its push to actually get Tosin Adarabioyo to switch allegiance, and represent the Super Eagles instead of England. You recall that Tosin, who used to play for Fulham in the Premier League, was recently bought by Chelsea. I think he was particularly given the fact that Thiago Silva had left the club, and Tosin is one wonderful central midfielder that every club would be fortunate to have. He has moved to Chelsea, but then the NFF says that he really wants the player to switch ranks from England to the Super Eagles. And recall that the Chelsea defender has represented England at the youth level. However, he's still eligible to actually play for Nigeria. And to also recall that he has turned down NFF's request. I mean, this is not the first time that the NFF is actually reaching out to the young player to play for the Super Eagles. I mean, about 2 times he has been approached, and he has turned down each of those offers. Hopefully, if the NFF keeps pushing, he would agree one day. Hopefully, but I mean, if he doesn't agree, we can just let go of it. I mean, I strongly believe that there are better players out there who would be willing to, and happy to get to feature for the Super Eagles. Yeah, so moving forward, the Kano State Governor, that's talking about Abba Kabir Yusuf, has officially announced Ahmed Musa, of course, who used to captain the Super Eagles, as the state sports ambassador. I mean, this is one appointment that I am not really surprised about. Given Ahmed Musa's contribution to sports in the state, given his contributions to youth development in the state. I am aware that I think he has a sporting complex. He has a place where, young people come to exercise, come to exchange pleasantries, and come to share laughter and all of that. So I am not really surprised. I'm just wishing him well and that he would really excel in his new position. Of course, you know that he hasn't really featured for the Super Eagles quite recently. I'm wondering what the problem is. I think he should just retire. You understand? Because of course there are quite a number of new players who are, much stronger, who are better experienced. Yeah. So if you ask me, but all the same, congratulations on his new appointment. Now, moving forward, the Super Falcons, that's the female team of the Super Eagles, are clearly struggling at the ongoing, Paris 2024 Olympic tournaments, which is taking place in France, of course. Sadly, they've played two matches so far. The first one against Brazil, and then the second one against Spain. Sadly, they lost both matches, and like I said, they are clearly struggling. Clearly gasping for breath. Today they play their third match against Japan at 6 p.m. Nigerian time. I am just hoping that they would do well. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Super Falcons usually perform way better than the Super Eagles at the global stage. As a matter of fact, even on the continent of Africa, I mean, if you watch the tournaments that they've had to feature in, they've really, really impressed. Yeah, but let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I know that there are quite a number of very important players in the team. Talking about Asisa Oshoala and the rest of them. We just hope them well. We just wish them well, rather, and hope that they get to beat Japan today. And then, because if they lose today, I don't know what really happens. I doubt they would qualify. But if they're able to grab a win, it sort of opens up their chances of qualifying for the next stage. And talking about Olympics, Asisa Oshoala has actually rallied her teammates, ahead of their crucial clash against Japan today. She's encouraged them to give it all that they can, to ensure that they grab a win in that encounter. Yeah, so moving forward, the NFF has actually, asked for applicants from interested persons, for the head coach position of the country's under 20 team. That's talking about the Flying Eagles. So it means that position is vacant, as it were. Now, among the conditions that the NFF has listed is that an interested individual must possess at least what they describe as a CAF B license, must have been in football coaching for at least 5 years, and must be conversant with Nigeria's domestic game, as well as possess strong leadership qualities. It's nice that they are listing, all of these qualities, but I just hope that it would really be translated into the search, because it's one thing to come outside in the media and list these qualities. It's another thing to go inside and really make sure that whoever finally gets a job possesses these qualities, because we know the extent of role that politics has always played in our search for a new coach. So you have different people with different interests, and usually at the end of the day, the individual that emerges as the coach might not necessarily be the best candidate, but because he has upper hand, he has legs, you understand. So I just hope that the best man for this job would really take the job at the end of the day, because it would reflect on our performance. Yeah, basically to reflect on how we perform and all of that. Yeah, so this is what we have regarding updates today. As usual, I want you to share your thoughts on the comment section. Engage the content. You can speak to some of the things I talked about, beginning from the fact that Kelechi Iheanacho has moved from Leicester City to Sevilla in Spain. Do you see him performing well, way better than he did in Leicester City while he was there? Also talk about the fact that the NFF has said it is not backing down from its pursuit of Tosin the new Chelsea defender, um, to switch allegiance and represent the Super Eagles rather than England. Also talk about the fact that Ahmed Musa has recently been appointed sports ambassador in Kano State. Did he come to you as a surprise? Yeah, so just share your thoughts on some of these points. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.